In this week's Energy Report, the average round-trip commute in the U.S. is 50 minutes. In some major metropolitan areas, that time can be double, if not triple, as the suburbs seem to get farther and farther away. Now, it's not just the time that frustrates some people. Sometimes it is the cost. Soaring gas prices and rising public transportation costs have some commuters in search of a new solution. There's one Seattle insurance company that's come up with one, and their employees are embracing it.
It's hardly fair to use that nasty word commute when you see something as pleasant and peaceful looking as this. For Safeco employees Casey Baldwin and Diana Hughes, commuting is even sweeter than it looks.
Ready for coffee?
Yeah, definitely.
The two co-workers commute together most days. They don't have to pay for the bus or water taxi pass, a pass that could run them as much as $170 a month. If they drove in and parked, it would be close to $200 plus gas. Now they just pay $25. Safeco pays the rest.
My gas right now is probably about 45 bucks a tank. The cost savings great.
And the company helps organize the journey for them as well.
I mean, they link you to the King County and Seattle's websites in terms of how to figure out your trip and the most optimal buses to take and that sort of thing. So, but they have kind of a transportation website where you can link to different services within the county.
Safeco moved its offices downtown last year, and so it needed to come up with a solution to the parking crunch. The company brought in a commuting concierge of sorts and instituted several programs to help get their employees out of their cars. The Flex Pass Casey and Diana use is just one of them.
We also have what's called a van pool program. We offer employees a subsidy of $65 per month if they subsidize on a van pool. So that's a group of commuters that join up and they get a van pool from a transit agency and they van pool to work. We also got a carpool parking subsidy, so we subsidize parking at 80% if you are in a carpool. We also offer locker and shower facilities, as well as a secure place to store your bicycle if you're riding your bike to work.
The company also has 23% of its employees now working from home, and home offices subsidized by Safeco. Now, for those resistors who say they have to have their cars at work, Safeco has that covered too. Unlimited use of on-site zip cars for business and up to 5 hours a month for personal errands.
If I didn't have a zip car to use, I would likely have to drive my car more often to work, to be able to run personal errands, to like going to doctor's appointments and just take care of some personal business that you can't take care of on the weekends. So it's very helpful for me to have that.
And if all of that weren't enough to convince workers to commute, Safeco lets employees park for free downtown 3 days a month, which solves Diana's biggest problem with the system.
Sometimes I do definitely miss having a car, especially when I have events after work. It doesn't mess me up, it just takes more coordination on my part to be creative in how I'm going to get around town.
Joya Das, Business Week TV.
Safeco says the program is working. 90% of its employees are out of their cars. That's up from 50% in 2006. The company is working on that remaining 10%. In addition to being a tax break for the company, the commuter program has received some environmental high fives as well. It hit the EPA's 20 Best Workplace for Commuters list and has received several local awards. Another local company, Microsoft, has been on that list. The software giant offers high-end Wi-Fi equipped buses for its employees and can't keep up with the demand for new routes. And for more on employer-subsidized commuting, you can go to businessweek.com.